Whenever I ask someone what their favorite anime is, 9 times out of 10 they'll respond with this. Demon Slayer. Now I bought this entire collection around the time the Demon Slayer hype was at an all-time high. I've never read through it all, I don't know how it ends, and I can confidently say that these are a lot better than this. This week, I'm reading it all in a week. Will I succeed? Who's my favorite character gonna be? Is my opinions going to change? And most importantly, where is Demon Slayer going to stand compared to everything else I own? Also, if I fail to read all the books in a week, I'm gonna burn them. Enjoy.
Nezuko! It's you!
Day 1, I'm outside. The audio might be a little fucked, but it's okay because for me to read all 23 volumes, I'm gonna need to breathe air and touch as much grass as I can. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm super familiar with the beginning of the series. I've given it so many chances in the past to wow me, but it's never really done that.
Okay, I just finished the first chapter. I don't really know how long it took me.
I will say though, this beginning section, it kind of resonated with me. I was like, dang, oh man, that sucks.
So I just finished the first volume of Demon Slayer, and yeah, these are some of the panels that I really liked. We're gonna move on to
Volume 2. It's a banger. Now, if for whatever reason you don't actually know what Demon Slayer is, Tanjiro's entire family died, and his sister got turned into a demon, and now he's going to try to figure out a way to cure her. Honestly, I will admit, it's a pretty cool premise. There's a lot you could do with this kind of story. Do I personally think that they did everything that they could with this? I don't know. You gotta keep watching.
So a year ago, I tried reading through Demon Slayer. I never finished it, but I always thought this was one of the coolest things ever. Tanjiro actually comes face to face with the final boss. I always thought that was really unique to the story.
I mean, does any other series do it this early on? Dude, this is chapter 13. That is crazy.
Alright, so I just finished the second volume of Demon Slayer.
I'm searching up Demon Slayer memes right now, and this is hilarious. Wow, this is so funny. It's been some time, it's late out. I had some things I needed to do. I'm back. I'm gonna be reading volume 3 right now. That's all the prep for it? Okay. This is an exciting volume because our pair of siblings are about to get some new members to join them along on their journey.
You know, it's funny. I know that Zenitsu is not one of the most liked characters just because of how whiny he is in the anime. Dude, this is fucking crazy. This entire double page is pretty much him just fucking whining. There is more text on this goddamn screen than there is pictures. What the fuck? Alright, the entire crew is now together. We have Zenitsu and he hasn't said his name yet. Well, anyway, we finished volume 3.
To finish off day 1, we got through these many volumes, these many chapters, and I gotta say, if you're going to consume the Demon Slayer series, watch the anime, because this does not hold a candle to this. Besides that, we were getting through a lot of what I already knew, but I was enjoying my time. The beginning of Demon Slayer is super solid, in my opinion. Overall, pretty good. It's time for day 2.
Bury me so I don't die alone!
I finished the 4th volume. 4 divided by 23. Math, like a 7th and 8th. It's a very nice and relaxing morning today. I'm gonna finish volume 5. So yeah.
Now that we have our 4 main characters, I'm gonna rank them. I'm gonna do this 3 times throughout the video. So in the 4th position, we have Nezuko. Yup, I really just do not care about Nezuko. I'm gonna get some serious heat for that. But she just doesn't really do anything, so yeah. In 3rd place, we have Zenitsu. Zenitsu only beats out Nezuko because I really like the scene where he goes to sleep and then he fights. That's sick. In 2nd place, we have Tanjiro because choosing the main character as your favorite in everything besides One Piece is super basic, come on. Also in 1st place, we have I still don't remember his name. Wow. Still don't remember his name. But I just like him. I just like him. I mean, look at this pig head. Currently in the story, we're experiencing the spider arc. This is a spectacular arc, in my opinion. Sadly, our pig boy gets the least amount of shine here. I would 100% prefer Zenitsu, Nezuko, and Tanjiro's moments in this arc. They are so good. This is the section in the story that revolves around the infamous episode 19 that changed the course of Demon Slayer forever.
Yeah, this moment is definitely better in the anime. I mean, it's still pretty cool, but wow. Just thinking about the difference, this is nothing compared to that. I do really like how it looks though.
I also really like this arc because we get to see the Hashiras, the strong group of this series. We get a little tease and a glimpse of their powers here, but it's kind of crazy because we actually get to see all of them in the next volume.
I have just finished the 5th volume of Demon Slayer. Cool.
Alright, so check it out. We're on book 6 right now, and I'm gonna be honest,
I'm actually enjoying this. This book, I believe, is around the point where season 1 ends. Time to read.
It's time to meet the Hashiras. Now I figured for this section, since we don't really know much about each one of them, we could rank them based on their character designs. So here we have a tier list with all 9 of the Hashira. Okay, first up we have Gyu. Honestly, his design is kind of basic. I'm gonna be putting him in a C. Next up we have Gyome. He looks a lot better. Personally think he looks a lot cooler. I'm gonna give him a B. We have Rengoku. Honestly, a little bit of bias here, but not too much. I'm gonna be putting him in an A. We have Kanroji and next up we have Tokito. Honestly, his design is very simple, but there's something about it. I just think it looks so good. Okay, we have Shinzagawa, and I really do not like how he looks. He looks like Bakugo. We have Iguaro up next, and I think he's also gonna be an S tier. There's just a lot going on, but I think it really works. Second to last, we have Shinobi. I also think I'm gonna be giving too many characters S tiers, but I also think this is a really great design. And then finally, we have Tengen. I'm gonna put him in A, I think. Yeah, I'm happy with this.
Okay, so look, I have on my bed, I have these lights so I can read while I go to sleep. I actually got this bed frame just for this specific purpose. Day 2 is ending. I don't think I'm gonna read all of this right now. I'm just gonna get a couple of chapters in and finish this off in day 3. We're about to enter into the section of the story with the Mugen Train, you know, like the movie. We're officially in season 2 territory. Sick.
Here's an update on how many chapters I've read so far. I was pretty excited for day 3 because we are about to experience some peak Demon Slayer. Yeah, so I didn't actually read on day 3, which was a horrible idea, and it really screws me over as we keep the days going. Also, if I fail to read all the books in a week, I'm gonna burn them. Why do I do this to myself? What's the point? So with the fear in the back of my mind setting in of destroying $200 worth of books, we got to work reading the Mugen Train Arc. Okay, so I'm at the part, it's like getting to the climax right now, this whole train stuff. Rengoku just woke up. He just said, some Hashira I am. If there was a hole, I'd hide in it. Bro, talking about holes, like, I think the Mugen Train Arc is the best arc in Demon Slayer. And it might be because I watched it for the first time in the movie theaters, and that experience was just so sick. And as a result, the Flame Hashira Rengoku is probably my favorite. He's my second favorite Hashira out of all of them.
Okay, bet. I just finished volume 7.
As I continue reading, I think it's about time we crack into some donuts. I don't know why I decided to get donuts today. Something was just telling me this. You know, today's the day. Treat yourself.
It is time. Let's really take this all in before we make that step, we make that leap. And so far, Demon Slayer is not the most mind-blowing thing ever to read, but it is good.
So good.
And it's consistently good. It's funny, a little quirky, has some personality in there.
If you're enjoying this video as much as I'm enjoying these donuts, why not subscribe? It's free. Rengoku just died.
Do you see this?
It's crazy.
It's always the people with the fire powers, man. How does this shit keep happening? So I'm reading through the ending scene for the arc, and a couple of things I want to say. This is the first time that I've looked at just the double page or just panels in general in the story, and I've been like, fuck. Yeah, that's fucking good, dude. I finished. Volume 8 is now finished. That is a little bit over 1/3 of the series complete, and we're about halfway through this challenge.
I'm telling you, man, the fear of not finishing this challenge and having to burn all my books is really setting in. Even to the point where I had to dramatically record myself staring out of a window. But then I picked up the 9th volume, I read, and... It's day 5, and genuinely this challenge is kicking my ass. Not just the challenge, but life in general at the moment. This is how many volumes of Demon Slayer I have read, and this is how many I have left. Shit. So So coming off of the tragic conclusion of the previous arc, we enter into the Entertainment District arc, which it is good, but I think it's a bit forgettable, and I don't think it hits the same high notes as some of the previous arcs. I will say that Season 2 did wonders for this arc, and the animation was mind-blowing, but the manga,
I have just finished volume 10.
did not really get that same treatment, and I don't think this Hashira comes even close to being as grand and exciting as Rengoku himself.
So it's about 12 in the morning, and ironically, we're on book 12. My plan is to finish this, go to sleep.
I promised that we were going to do an updated character ranking, so honestly, here's what we had before, and here's what we have now. Our pig boy has fallen from grace. He honestly just doesn't get as many cool moments as everybody else. I really, really like Zenitsu and Nezuko's moments in the last arc, and Tanjiro is just very consistent. Rip to our boy.
I'm just trying to finish this volume before I go to sleep. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? What?
Pardon me.
Okay, so it's day 6 right now, and I've currently finished volume 12 out of 23, leaving me with just half of the series remaining. Okay, so since when the fuck is why what? What? Oh, cool. Sure. Yeah.
So currently I'm finishing up the Swordsmith arc, and I gotta say, it's probably the weakest arc in Demon Slayer I've read so far. I would give it a 7 out of 10, which is a shame because the Hashira that's introduced in this, I really, really like, especially Tokito. He is probably my favorite Hashira, which might seem weird to some people because Rengoku is so fire. But I don't know, I really like his character design, and he was just a sleeper hit. I didn't like him at first, but something about him. So for this past week, I've been at my mom's house, and my YouTube channel originally started over at my apartment. So I think to channel the manga energy inside of me to get this challenge done, Jesus Christ, what a quote. I am gonna be going to my apartment to finish off this challenge. I'm gonna sleep over there, and I'm gonna go do it. Oh yeah. I think I'm fully packed, except I think I'm forgetting something. Duh, I forgot I should bring this with me. I forgot I should bring this with me. I forgot I should bring this with me. Am I forgetting anything else? And so we set off, not only to my apartment, but to the final day to finish off this Demon Slayer challenge. These are all the remaining volumes of Demon Slayers I have left for the next 6 hours, 7 hours. We're gonna do this thing. Let's see how this shit ends.
Okay, now we are getting somewhere.
I just finished volume 16. I am on volume 17.
There's like 6 volumes left, but I feel like things are ramping up really, really fast. Might be the final arc. I just finished volume 17. Now it's time for volume 18. I am now in volume 19 of Demon Slayer. We still have time. We got this shit.
Oh, you thought this was gonna be a boring montage, huh? No, we have another character ranking we need to go over. This is gonna be super exciting. The final character ranking, our 4 main characters. Yeah, so about that. It's not really that exciting, cause the list is exactly the same.
Okay, this statement is becoming even more accurate as the sun slowly starts to set on day 7. It's currently 8:13. I have less than 4 hours to finish 4 volumes of Demon Slayer, or else I have to burn them. I just finished volume 20. Final 3 volumes. The time is about to be 9 o'clock.
There's a lot of great moments in this final section that I could touch on, one of them being that characters actually die. But this plot line that I'm about to expose myself to, this is what I want to talk about.
We did it, ladies and gentlemen. It finally happened. This dude is fucking dead.
Killing off the main character is a ballsy move, but I am not an idiot. This was not the end.
Why does the main character always die right at the end? Well, he's not fucking dead, right? He's gonna come back. Look at this. Wake up, Nezuko. Tanjiro's in danger. And with that, volume 21 is finished.
Bruh, Bruh, see, he came back to life. He honestly, how did he even do this? I don't even remember. He like breathed. He probably breathed air. He probably sniffed the fucking air. He was like, wow, that's a great smell. And then he came back to life. It is pitch black outside, and we are on to the final volume of Demon Slayer. Look at how sick this is. Tanjiro is now a demon. How amazing is that?
How do they win here? How do they win here? This better not be some power of friendship shit. If this ends up becoming some Tanjiro, no, this isn't you. Remember who you are. Remember your friends. Remember your family. I'm gonna get really annoyed.
And ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to say that Demon Slayer defied expectations, went in a different direction, finally started to become more unique, take on a story of its own, and they actually did exactly what I thought they were going to. God fucking damn it, why?
That was some power of friendship shit.
So yeah, Tanjiro is no longer a demon and Muzan is dead.
And I'm pretty sure that is it.
Before this week, Demon Slayer was a series that I felt like was just taking up space on my manga collection. I didn't really like it, wasn't into it, but I gotta say, this was a very fun and honestly super stressful week reading through the entire series. I'm really happy I did it, and I feel very accomplished being at the end of it. There's only one thing left to answer. Did I enjoy it?
Wow, that was pretty good.